Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to cover a very important secure interview question which is based on the running sum or cumulative sum. Okay, so let's start. So we have been given this table, okay, which is having salesperson name, sale date, and amount. Okay, and from this we need to find out the first sale date when cumulative sum or running sum has crossed 1000. Okay, so first of all, I am sure like if you are hearing this cumulative sum or running sum first time, then you will not be able to solve this question. Okay, so what I will do, I will first cover the concept of cumulative sum and running sum. Okay, so first thing first, both cumulative sum and running sum has the same meaning. Okay, so let me just explain what does this running sum means. Okay, so basically what running sum is, it keeps on adding the value from the previous row. Okay, so I will just explain you with one example. Okay, so you can see here. Okay, let's say you are adding, each day you are adding some money in your bank account. Okay, let's say on day 1 I have added 100 rupees, on day 2 I am adding 200 rupees, and day 3 I am adding 150 rupees. Okay, then I want to calculate the running sum against that. Okay, so what will happen, in day 1 I have added 100 rupees, so obviously in my bank it will be, total amount will be 100 rupees, right? In day 2 what will happen, in day 2 I am adding 200 rupees. Okay, so what will be the total amount in my bank? It will be 200 plus previous row sum, right? 100, right? So that will be 300, right? So that is nothing but my running sum. Okay. So in day 3 what happened? I added 150 rupees, right? So now what will be the total amount in my bank at date 3? It will be sum of all the previous rows, right? And the current row, right? So it is 100 plus 200, 300 plus 150, it is 450, right? So that's what running sum is. Okay, that's how you can calculate the running sum. Okay, so I hope it is clear, right? So whenever someone asks you what is running sum, it is the sum of the previous row plus the current row. Okay, for example, in day 2 what is my running sum? It is the sum of the previous row 100 plus the current row 200, so it becomes 300. Okay, so I hope you are clear about the running sum. Okay, so now let's go to this question. Okay, and try to understand what we want to do in this question. Okay, so as you can see, the question is saying we need to find the sale date, okay, when running sum has crossed 1000. Okay, so what we will do, you got first thing, right, that we need to calculate the running sum first, right? Then only we will know, right, against which row we need to find the sale date, right? So let me do one thing. Okay, first let us calculate the running sum. Okay, what I will do, I will just create one column here. Okay, running sum, and let's find out the running sum. Okay, so what will be the running sum for this? So we will have to do using partition by hero, right? Because we have different persons, right? So for each person it will be different. Okay, so this will be one group. Okay, let me just highlight this. Okay, so that you are clear, and this will be a different group. Okay, so let's start for Rahul. Okay, what will be the running sum here? So we are doing order by sale date here. Okay, so it is already ordered, so we don't need to worry about that. So what will be the running sum here for the first row? It will be 300, obviously. Okay. Now for the second row, what will be the running sum? It will be the sum of the current row plus the previous row, right? So it will become 700, right? Now for this third row, what will be the running sum? It will be sum of the previous rows plus the current row. So it will be how much? It is 1200, right? Now for the next row, it will sum of previous row plus the current row, right? It is 1400. Okay. Now let me calculate for Mohit also. Okay. So it will be for first row, it will be 600, and for next row it will be sum of previous and current row, it will become 1100, and for the next row it will become 1400. Okay, so I hope you are able to calculate this, right? This is very simple, right? Okay, so after calculating the sum, now what we need to do, we need to find the first sale date when it has crossed 1000, right? Okay, so if you see, right, for Rahul, when he has crossed the running sum as 1000, it is at this one, it is at on the it is on 5th of January, right here, right? So let me just highlight this, okay, here. And for Mohit, when he crossed the 1000, it is at this 4th of January, right? Let me just highlight it, okay. But if you see here, right, after finding the running sum, if I say, if I put the where condition where running sum is greater than 1000, then I will get two rows for Rahul and two rows for Mohit, okay. But how can I fetch the first date? Because we need the first sale date, right, when he crossed 1000, okay. We don't want multiple dates, okay. So for Rahul, how can I fetch this 5th of January? And for Mohit, how can I fetch this 4th of January? Okay. So what I can do, after filtering this sale, running sum greater than 1000, what I can do, I will get these two rows for Rahul, and for Mohit also I will get these two rows, okay. So now after finding the running sum greater than 1000, what I can do, I will apply, let's say, some ranking function, let's say row number I can use, right. I hope you know ranking functions, right. I will provide the video link, okay, YouTube video link for this, okay. I already created the video on this, okay. So please go and watch that if you are not aware about this, okay. So what I can do, I can create some row number, okay, and on the sale date, okay. So what it will do, it will provide the ranking, okay, to each date, okay. So for example, here for 5th of January it will provide first rank, and for 7th of January it will provide second rank. Same goes here, right? It will provide first rank and then it will provide second rank, right? So now what I can do, since I want the first sale date, okay, when it has crossed 1000, so what I can do, I can filter where row rank equals to 1, right? So in that way, it will give me the first sale date, right? So I hope you are clear, right? How can we solve this problem, right? What I will do, first I will calculate the running sum. After calculating the running sum, I will filter out where running sum is greater than 1000. So I will get these two rows for Rahul and these two rows for Mohit, okay. And once I am able to calculate the running sum and filter out, then what I will do to fetch the first sale date, I can use ranking function row number, okay. So after providing ranking function, I can filter out where rank goes to 1 so that I can fetch the first sale date, okay. So I hope you are able to get this, okay. So now let's try to execute the same problem in the Databricks, okay. So let's go to the Databricks. So as you can see, I already have this create table statement and insert table statement, okay. So what I will do, I will put this into my YouTube video description, okay, so that you can practice the same, okay. So we have already this table created, okay. So as discussed, like what we will do, we will first calculate the running sum, okay. So let's see how can we calculate the running sum. So syntax is very simple. Just write sum, okay, and we want to calculate the running sum on the amount column, right? Just pass the amount column, okay, and then say over, okay. Inside that we will say partition by salesperson name, okay, and order by date, okay, sale date, okay. Let's give some alias name. Let's say running total, okay, and let's execute this and see are we able to calculate the running sum or not, okay. So you can see we are able to calculate the running sum, okay. Now after calculating the running sum, what is the next step? We want to filter it out, right? We want to filter out where running sum is greater than 1000, right? So let's apply the where condition, okay. So how can we do that? I will have to put this into some inner query, right? Okay, so let me just put this, okay, and let me just give some alias name to this. Let's say as running, okay, and I want to select the select star from this query, okay, and I want to apply where condition where running total is greater than 1000, okay. So let's execute this and see are we getting the correct output or not, okay. So you can see, right, we are able to fetch the rows where the running total is greater than 1000, right. So that's what we discuss here, right, that after applying the filter we will get two rows from Rahul and two rows from Mohit, okay. Now after getting the two rows, what we want to to fetch the first cell date, we will have to apply the row number function, right. So here we are able to get the two rows, but how can we fetch the first row? So for that what we'll do, we will apply the row number function. Okay, so let's apply the row number function to this. Okay, so how can we apply row number function? Just simply write row number. Okay, and then over we will say partition by, it will remain same, salesperson. Okay, and order by sale date. Okay, let me give some alias name, let's say srn. Okay, so let's execute this and see are we getting the row number or not. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so as you can see we are able to assign the rank, right? So if you see for Mohit, for 4th of January it is assigning rank 1, and for 7th of January it is assigning 2. The same goes for Rahul. Okay, for 5th of January it is assigning rank 1, and then for 7th of January it is assigning rank 2. Okay, now our goal is to filter out the first sale date, right? How can we do that? We can use this, we can filter out this rank equals to 1, so it will give us the first sale date. Okay, when it has crossed the running total 1000, right? Okay, so how can we do that? For that we will have to put this into one inner query. Okay, let me give some alias name as filtered. Okay, let me just say, let's select, I want to select the salesperson name. Let me just copy the column name and the sale date. Okay, from where rank goes to 1, right? So let's execute this and see are we getting the correct output or not. Okay, so you can see, right, for Rahul it was the 5th of January when it has crossed the running total 1000, right? And for Mohit it was 4th of January when he crossed the running total 1000, right? As you can see here also, right? It was 4th of January for Mohit, and for Rahul it was 5th of January. The same output we are getting in Databricks also. Okay, so I hope I was able to explain this problem to you. Okay, okay. So if you like the video, then please subscribe to my channel. Okay, and comment it and share it with your friends. Okay, we will meet in the next video with some interesting SQL problem. Okay, till then, goodbye and thank you.